Hi, my name is Chris Johnson. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I am Crimson Dobermans. Just wanted to show you how I clip the ears and the whiskers of show Doberman. First thing I want to do is show you the clippers. This is my Oster Golden A5 2-speed. This is a horse clipper, but it works great for Dobermans. I've had this literally over 10 years. It's been a great clipper for me. First thing you want to do is you want to make sure that every once in a while you spray the clippers so it lubricates it, disinfects it and everything. So I use this right here. I just spray on here, turn it on. This also cools the clipper as well, so that way if it gets hot over time, this will help that out as well. So I got Jillian, she's 7 years old, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do her ears first. So come over here, Shannon. So this is an 8.5 clipper. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top of the hair off because it's too long, and I'm going to go this direction. And by doing that, it's just going to make it look more natural. Notice I'm pulling the ear up, and as I pull the ear up, I am going to go in that direction there, and it's going to, the whole idea is we don't want it to look fuzzy. So the hair is coming off for sure. So we got this here. You don't want to go more than an 8.5, because if you do that, if you go with a 10, you're going to see a lot more skin.
Good job.
Jillian has thin hair, so her hair is not as thick as Felix is. So even on this here, you're starting to see some skin. So you got to be really careful and know the dog itself as well. I probably could have done a 7 finishing clipper on her ear, and it would look even better than this here, just because her hair is so thin. So once I do that and I outline it, I'm going to go right over here and I'm going to do an 8.5 down. This is going to take some of that excess hair off right here.
Look at butt.
And I'm going to just clip to here. So I'm going to hold that ear like that and go to right to here. So it's not as fuzzy right here. Now I'm going to switch blades or clippers, and I'm going to get I'm going to go right here. This is my wall peanut clipper. I am going to go down the ear, taking off the rust hair, and I'm getting all this off, leaving this part here the way it is. I'm going down, and you could go different directions. The whole idea is you want to get all the hair off the ear. And notice the hair right here needs to go. So I carefully, come over here, Shannon. I carefully get the edge of the ear trimmed so it's nice and smooth. So I'm going to go all the way to the tip here, right here, get all this hair off so I can just see the skin of the ear. Get all the, in the little ear canal here, you're going to see little hairs. I always try to get those out as best as I can. Once I've done that, come over here, Shannon. You're gonna start seeing the difference the way this ear looks versus, come over here. That, which is what it would have been a minute ago on the other side. So I got all this fuzz off, all the hair, all this, took all this off. Now go back over here, and I immediately made a huge difference with the way her hair is looking. Sometimes you could straighten this out a smidge so it looks a little bit more natural. Just got to be very careful. Whenever you use these blades here, they can go straight to the skin. Okay, go ahead and pause it. Okay, so now I'm going to take the whiskers off. This is going to really make a difference on cleaning up the face. You could do it two different ways. You could use a peanut wall clipper, or you could use little scissors. I just like to just knock it all off on the clipper here. So I'm going to go ahead and start it and show you how I do it. These are really long. Shame on me, but it's been a while since I've done it on her. So I'm going to show you how I do it. It makes a huge difference if the dog tolerates it and knows what you're doing. So here I go. Got to be very careful around the eye. I grab the muzzle and I go right over the eye to the eyebrow, and then I hit.
I think they're in the house, baby.
So I'm gonna lift up her gum right here, and where her teeth are, I am going to clean that up.
We're not doing that today.
So over here, same thing. Just hit right below the nose here. Get the chin. These little whiskers, I hit the corner here. You don't want to take off the hair. You just want to take the whisker off. And again, same thing. And then again, I'm gonna clean this all up. She actually likes this. Don't be fooled. Same thing, whisker here, whiskers on the eyebrows. It makes a huge difference. It really makes a huge difference in how clean they look when you do it. There we go. Go ahead and pause that. There we go. So right here, if I go down, it's not taking a whole lot off. So on this part here, I'm going to go with a higher blade number, which will take more off. You want to clean it up. You don't want to necessarily look like she has no hair. You just want to clean it up. If you take too much hair off, it loses its shine. So just keep that in mind as well. Now come over here, Shannon. Look how smooth that is. If I were to take a picture with my camera, it's smooth. Now come over here and look at this. Look at the fuzz. That's the difference. That's the difference between groomed on this side and not groomed on that side. Just by using the right blade. All right. So I'm going to go on this side here, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hold this ear up. I'm going to go down. There you go.
What's your mama key? What's your mama key? I don't know.
So Again, I'm making the crest of the neck. I want it to flow. And I want to line that up as well as I can of the crest, so it just makes beautiful lines. I'm stretching the skin a little bit, and then I'm going down. I'm not going up, I'm going down. So now, same thing, if I were to take a picture of her straight on, you don't have those fuzzy hairs everywhere, simply because you take it off, but without taking too much off. So Santa, come over here for me. You can see this pretty line I have made. I used it on a clipper. Now there's some fuzz right here. So again, go down. You can try to shape that up a little bit. Now remember, I'm using the 7.5 on this here. I'm going to try to go a little higher on the throat with a higher number. But you can see how I took the hair off the ears a little bit. I used the 8.5 here and the 7.5 here. I probably will go back over with the 8.5 just because it didn't do as good of a job on the ear. But as you can see, the neck is really shaping out nicely. All right, go ahead and pause it. Okay, now I'm gonna see if, hold on. Hold on a minute.
Hey, trap him.
Now I'm going to go over her throat and her chest to see if I could get some hair, more hair off on the throat area. So I'm going to use my 8.5. I'm going to go down. Some people use a 10 blade. It just, again, it depends on the dog itself. Her hair is really, she's 7, she's older, and really, I wouldn't feel comfortable going any higher than this just because the way her coat is, you would see a lot of skin. So I'm going over here this direction like this, just to get some hairs, stray hairs that are a little longer off, so at least it cleans it up. Notice the line's nice and clean. Stop. And then she's a little bit of a cowlick right here where her sternum is. Clean that up nicely. You could go over or go down the chest, just like this. Again, clean it up. You want her smooth. You want her smooth.
Go, Cocker.
Basically, that's essentially all you need to do to clean up the hair. You could always go a little more meticulous, I guess, on this line here, but it makes a huge difference. It has her whiskers off, has her ears alert, has her chest and throat clipped. There you go. Jill, you wanna go baba? You wanna go baba? I'm trying to get her ears up.